Is that it?
You're the host.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hope it's recording. I can never tell. Okay, it's recording. Good morning,
Sweet.
good afternoon, and good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Checkpoint Podcast, a podcast for gamers by gamers.
And Let's Players.
And Let's Players.
Yes.
Thank you. Joining with me today, returning, making his glorious return, the confectionery crusher, IHeartPie. Welcome back.
Confectionery crusher. That's a new one.
I was thinking of something. I don't know.
Hello, everybody. It's IHeartPie. What's up?
Joining us today from Two Girls, One Let's Play fame, Mari and Stacy from Geek Remix. Welcome to the show, ladies.
Hello.
Hello.
Don't you know that it's polite to have the ladies go first?
Mm.
Just saying.
Well, that's why I went first.
Well, anyway, I'm Mari.
And I'm Stacy.
Hopefully you can tell our voices apart.
We talk very differently.
Yeah!
Yes, you sound so completely different. Okay, so, we have all come with, at least one topic between the three of us, so, originally I was going to have us do the channel intros first, but, we're going to do them later, after you guys have gotten used to us. So, who would like to go first in topics? It can be anything as long as it's remotely gaming oriented.
Gaming oriented.
Or gaming related.
Well, this isn't gaming related at all, but we saw the that Wonder Woman short that people did. It was basically a proof of concept video, so it's not going to be turned into a movie or anything. But it was so cool.
I know.
And it just brought up all these like thoughts in my head, and I'm like, a woman could totally carry a female superhero movie. She could. It's just that every time they have a female superhero, we get like Catwoman and Aeon Flux.
Who is licked back to life by alley cats in a pile of litter.
Yes.
Like,
No, they look into her eyes, and then like, and then Halle Berry's awful, and then there's Aeon Flux.
I didn't even watch that movie.
That sucked.
Horrible.
Awful.
I sense
Anyway.
hostility.
Yeah, okay.
Well, if we had,
Ladies,
if we had good,
ladies,
if we had good scripts,
ladies, a
put the
little,
vagina away.
a little bit of background for our viewers who have not seen the Wonder Woman. So it's basically what, a promo video or a proof of concept video, right? Or was it just a short? Do either of you two know?
It's a proof of concept video.
Okay.
So it's just basically them doing a cool video.
Okay. So
Wait, who made it?
I don't
good
remember.
question. The video will be showing in the background as we are talking about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, and John, you have yet to see it.
I have not seen
Okay.
it, so I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Well, I can.
Like, is it a pitch video by like?
I think it was just like, because I know the woman in it. I'm pretty sure she's a famous cosplayer who usually cosplays as Wonder Woman.
Uh-huh.
So her Wonder Woman outfit's really like it's really well done.
So it's a fan video.
I think it was probably someone's project video. But it's basically Wonder Woman fighting some guys with guns
In slow motion.
In slow motion, and also them shooting back to Amazonia or whatever.
Yeah.
So she's an
Themyscira.
Amazonian. And, yeah, Themyscira. And
I'm sorry, I'm a
I don't know
DC
the
nerd.
Yeah, I'm not that too much into DC. I'm more
But
into Marvel. But
The video was done very well. It's
yeah, and then like her sisters or whatever, her sister warrior ladies,
Sister friends.
sister girls, are in there. They're fighting giant cows.
I do believe the term you're looking for is minotaur
Giant cows.
or giant cows. That works too.
Yeah.
You had me interested now.
Yeah.
You had me at fighting giant cows.
Yeah.
Good job.
But I thought it was really well done.
Mm-hmm.
There wasn't any of those weird. I don't know. I liked it.
Okay.
Or things I do enjoy, like I saw a fan video for like League of Legends, and that was really, really cringy.
I mean, I don't know. The production value in this is pretty high.
Yes.
There's no dialogue.
So you
So
can't, yeah.
they can't ruin it with a shitty script or poor acting.
But at the end, Wonder Woman does fly, and I'm like, she doesn't fly.
No, she
She
levitates
rises.
into the sky.
Okay, she rises
Like
metaphorically.
a phoenix from the ashes.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Doesn't
my
she have like
symbol.
some kind of invisible plane?
Yes. Yes, she.
Maybe
Well,
she's
she did.
Rising into her invisible plane. Oh, I picked up the new 52 for Wonder Woman, but I haven't read it yet. But I'm just saying the covers are cool.
The covers are very cool.
Yeah. Oops, sorry, AJ. That's my dog.
Okay.
Just kick your dog or something.
No.
No, I
He's
just petted him
whining.
weird.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Sure. Sure.
I'm not an animal abuser. This dog is so spoiled.
All right, but moving on to like the more broader topic. Well, how do you guys? Have either of you two played? You probably have the new Tomb Raider game.
No, I have it, and I haven't played it. I just picked it up recently because I saw the collector's edition on sale, and I was like, I need this action figure. And
Aha.
I haven't played it yet. Honestly, I was a little put off by that whole thing that happened. You guys know.
Yeah.
So, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm like, there's a lot of women I know who really loved it, so I need to play this game. So I can't really have opinions on it yet. It looks cool, and it's cool that they went for a more realistic Lara Croft. So.
Okay. John, have you tried the
I
new Lara
have
Croft?
not. I remember watching like an E3 trailer or something, and I was instantly put off by the fact that it's so Uncharted. It's just like all the cinematic. I remember watching her fall
Well,
through
you know
a
that
waterfall.
Uncharted is basically based off of Tomb Raider, who was based off of Indiana
Yes.
Jones.
I understand that, but it's the whole like the Uncharted
art
series
style
sort
of
of
it.
the
Yeah.
art style and the sort of cinematic oh my god, it's like an action movie sort of feel. Like that one I remember watching the trailer and she was I think going through rapids, like she was falling and then like
And then her face got shoved onto a piece
oh
of...
that too, yeah, that was pretty bad. And so basically it felt a little too Uncharted. Like it seems like it's one of those games that saw a franchise that did really well and they just went all in and took every element they can. So that is why I was not too interested in the game.
Okay.
I think some people are a little put off by, not just because she's a woman, it's just that the fact that like things are going through her head, through her stomach. She's getting impaled on things.
They were-
Okay, wait. What does that have to be like? Why does that have to be female only? Like you
I
see
don't
that
know.
happening to males
I'm
all the
saying-
time.
I'm saying it wasn't because of that.
Oh, wasn't okay.
It-
Never mind.
I'm saying other people have a problem with it, and I don't. I'm saying people are put off overall by the fact that all this, like, really, like, you're like, oh no.
I know you
Make it
like.
stop.
For example, you see like what's that game? I'm trying to Gears of War. You see like people getting curb stomped, getting like sawed apart, but you know those are guys, so it's okay. And now it's happening to a girl. It's not. Like
Well, if you play the game right, it won't happen to her, so then get it right.
true that.
That's your answer right
Yeah.
there.
I'm pretty sure from all the women that I've talked to who have played the game, they enjoy it a lot. And these are women who are usually not down with violence against women because they don't consider this to be violence against women because she's literally just falling on sticks instead of having someone else do it to her. So
Okay.
it's just like, if it happens, that's your fault because you messed up the game. And so they felt as if it was like she was going through a struggle and overcoming it, and not just her getting the shit beaten out of her over and over. You know? So,
Well, that's basically how you should play the game. Don't suck at it.
well, it's the thing is, it's like
Don't
a really,
suck and you won't feel bad.
it's a really brutal punishment for failing.
It is.
basically.
Have you guys seen the was it Conan O'Brien did a
Yeah,
reaction
that's
video?
what made
Conan
me feel a little
O'Brien.
bit more open to playing the game because, like, I don't know, I just didn't want to play the game. You know how sometimes a game's super popular and then you're like, I don't want to play it because it's popular. Ugh. But then I was like, I'm just gonna get over it.
GTA 5.
Yeah, stupid. This game's stupid. I bet it's stupid. It's probably fine.
Okay.
Somebody suggested that we do a GTA 5 Let's Play, and Mari was like, we're not going to do that. We're going to do this one instead. Because GTA 5 is stupid.
And what was the alternative?
Well, the next one that we're going to do is the
Ellen Page one?
Yeah.
Oh, Beyond Two Souls.
Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah.
Okay. Good transition. Let's talk about Beyond Two Souls.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
All right. So, they just released the playable demo. I think it runs for about close to 45 minutes, I think.
Wow, that's ridiculously long
Yeah.
for a demo.
Yeah, well, it was pretty in depth. Beyond Two Souls, ladies, tell us about it. Have either of you two played the demo?
Nope.
No, not yet.
I'm like, when I get a feeling that a game is going to be
Are you
good-
not going to play it at all until we Let's Play it together?
No, I'm going to play it right
Okay.
before you come over or I come over here. So we don't do blind Let's Plays, by the way. We always know where we're going to be going.
Yeah, because
But,
trust me, that would suck.
But
Okay. Really, could
When I
have fooled
get
me
a-
with the Saints Row.
when I get a really good feeling that a game's going to be really good, I just completely cut myself out from it 100% because I want to be able to experience it without the hype of building it up within myself. So games like The Last of Us, as soon as I saw like one trailer for it and I saw it was by Naughty Dog or whatever. What was it called? It's
Naughty
by
Dog.
Naughty. And I was like, all right, that game's going to be good. Cut it off from my world until it's out.
Yes,
And then-
stay off the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so basically when I saw Beyond Two
Impossible.
Souls, I was like, has Ellen Page in it, William Dafoe, made by
Yes.
guy who made Heavy Rain, cut my
David
balls.
Cage.
Dream? Yeah.
Yeah.
However, we do know a little something about Heavy Rain, so I'm really hoping it doesn't.
I
Go in the
kind of
exact
hope
same
it's a little
direction.
bit cheesy like how Heavy Rain is. Because then otherwise
was
we wouldn't have a
ridiculous.
Oh,
chicken
you
mess.
consider Heavy Rain to be cheesy?
Well,
Yeah.
the problem is that we stopped playing the game because it was like we thought everyone in the they were so stupid.
Oh,
Like, this
Huh?
kid runs off, and he's like, I don't know where I'm going. I'm going to stand in the middle of the street, and I'm stupid. And this guy's like, oh, I can't help my... And it's just like,
yes,
everybody...
exactly like that. This is how she describes games to me.
Yeah.
Heavy Rain, Game of the Year 2009.
Well, maybe if I had actually finished it, I wouldn't think. But I was like, this guy's stupid, and these children are stupid. Like,
You should
If you-
start
if you-
reviewing games.
If you can't accept the choices that people make to get themselves into a circumstance, it's a lot more difficult to put yourself
I
in a
didn't
position.
feel bad for that child dying. because
Exactly.
That kid was stupid, and the dad was stupid because the mom's like, "Hey, can you watch my kid for like a second?" And he's like, "No problem, babe. Kid's gone, just gone." And I'm like, "What? You're the worst dad. You're so bad at this." I did not feel sorry for any of these characters, and then I was just like, "I can't play this game anymore because you're a terrible father, and you can't make a snack for your child." Like, awful.
Oh, hating on that pizza or orange or whatever it was.
Because,
Thing
I
was-
don't know. It was.
Dad, I'm hungry. Oh, okay.
I can't do it.
There's orange juice in the fridge.
There's a quick time event for cutting an orange.
Fail it.
Oh, I would totally fail at that. Come on.
But I hear
Yeah.
the one thing I heard is that Ellen Page had a lot of input for the script and everything. So and since she has more experience with movies, I feel like that might be more. That might make her more. Her character at least more sympathetic or relatable, rather than just me staring at her and being like, "You're stupid. You're a stupid person."
How do you guys feel about that though? But I find I personally have no interest in like games like Heavy Rain, like Beyond Two Souls. Like it looks really good, but it's way too close to a movie than a game to me, and I'm personally not interested in playing a movie.
I feel as
What
if
do you like to play?
yeah.
Action RPGs, things that I feel in control.
Got
like
it.
Mass Effect and stuff.
Yeah, I love Mass Effect.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yay, we love Mass Effect. I would say that
Vanguard all the way.
I know that Heavy Rain, your choices did change the plot of the story.
Yes, yes, it did.
So I think I'm more open to playing movie games or experience games because I like to see stories.
That's not all I could play though.
Yeah, it's
I
not
wouldn't be able
all-
to only play those.
Yeah.
What about games like what's that one? Dear Esther, where it's literally just
That
a
is
story.
not a game.
I watched a Let's Play of Dear Esther.
What?
In which
How do you let's play that?
And by Let's Play, I mean somebody not saying anything and just walking to different places.
See, bullshit. Dear
Wait,
Esther is not a
whoa.
game.
You guys need to. All right, but what is the definition of a game? A game.
What is a
some-
game?
It's an
really?
interactive media.
What is a game?
Yeah, so
You-
interactive
you do-
media.
You do things and then there's feedback. In Dear Esther, there's no feedback.
There is feedback in that as you look through the world, you're listening to an audiobook.
That's not feedback.
That's not a game.
That's you listening to your grandma's stories.
I think it's not like game and not a game is not a black and white thing. It's more a scale. Like
But-
it's a scale between a game and a movie, and it's just
I'm
depending on
inclined to agree with you.
how much percent of it is a game and how much percent of it is a movie.
I guess maybe they should come up with a different word other than game for experiences like
You can-
Dear Esther, like interactive story.
Yeah, interactive story is fine, but a game I consider you do an action, it gives you feedback that affects future actions. It reacts to you. Dear Esther doesn't really react to you. Like, you're gonna go there and it's gonna say whatever it's gonna say no matter what.
Well, then what's the definition of a game where that's completely linear?
This is a very
This is very
deep
meta.
conversation. Yeah.
Yeah.
What
This
is
is
a
what-
game, really?
This is what
is
the
a
Test
game?
Point
And if we
podcast
are
is for.
gamers, who are we?
Like-
Who are we really?
Whoa, dude.
But
Pass
like,
me some of that.
Seriously, guys.
But-
no, but
No.
like there's like a game for Spec Ops: The Line that's completely linear, but you do get to shoot things.
Yes.
So, is that a
It's-
game?
I don't think
It's-
Vin means that you have a change. You don't change the story. I think he means that your actions have an effect in the future. So, for example, if you say in Mario you jump for that Goomba, then that choice may lead you to die, which cause you to have to start over, which is a future action. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
there's
Like if you
gameplay
miss
there.
the Goomba,
Yeah.
if you miscalculate the jump, it touches you, you're dead. And I think in Spec Ops, like you can choose.
You like to have some sort of interaction with the game rather than the game
Yes.
giving you everything.
Like I paid for something I can interact with, not like not a
Yeah.
movie. Yeah.
Well,
I
Dear
would
Esther
consider a
is,
game.
is very much like it's gives you the illusion of choice. It gives you the illusion that you are doing something, but you really aren't.
Mm-mm.
wait, Heavy
it's-
Rain or what?
No, Dear Esther. Like you're
Oh.
just constantly walking forward.
There
Like-
was never an illusion, but there's
Like-
definitely a sense of discovery.
But it's described as a game. Like it's being sold to everyone as a game.
Wait,
so,
it's sold? I thought it was free.
Dear Esther
No.
wasn't.
No, Dear Esther is sold on Steam for like
Yeah.
$10.
$10? What? What?
I will look on my Steam store right now. I will.
Well, hold on. Let me just bring up a point though
All right.
for Dear Esther. And
Okay.
that Dear Esther, there is a sense of exploration in which you uncover more of the story visually than just simply having auditory input.
But you have no choice in that.
Choice in what? You can choose to move around.
And if you don't move around, then you're not playing. So
Well, what's the difference between that and
Then
just
you
walking down a linear path and shooting the bad guys and then walking forward again?
the thing about walking down the linear path is there's that implicit choice in where, like, if I shoot or if I don't shoot, I could die.
I find that
In Dear Esther,
I find-
there's no feedback like that.
I find that there is little difference if they are telling you a story, whether you're shooting people down a path or you're walking down a path. It's just that when you're shooting people down a path, they're giving you minimal engagement between 2 points in the story.
But it's still an engagement. There's still feedback on you.
It's like Dear Esther is like a movie. Like you can pause it, but
By not moving.
by not moving, you're pretty much pausing the movie. By holding like the W key, you are pretty much continuing playing the movie.
Well, why don't we just consider it a genre of games where it's just
it's
interactive
to me it's like
story?
It's like 99% movie, 1% game. That's on my scale.
It's a very Dear Esther is in the gray area, which is why we can have these kinds of debates. It is very gray.
I like the idea of a sliding scale that because there's a tiny element of a game in it, but it's very small.
But when you have a thing where it isn't a movie because you are using actions, there is a special thing that comes with a game that you can never get with a movie. In that, even in Dear Esther, you are moving yourself forward. You are looking around. You're moving your mouse around, your controller around to look at things. So there's this little essence of, I am doing this. I am moving forward. I am doing this. And I am hearing this person, and I am seeing the places where this person broke their leg, this person walked off, this person did this. I'm seeing that. There's a difference between sitting there and watching that happening and actually sitting there and using your hands to control movement, which is why when you have games, even when they have less strong plot, you're able to be much more emotionally involved. So if you make a mistake in a game like The Walking Dead, you think, I did something wrong, rather than if you're watching the show The Walking Dead, you say, they did something wrong.
Well, I would consider The Walking Dead more of a game than Dear Esther.
I'm just saying, when you experience things in a game, and when it's Dear Esther, it's much more emotionally involving because you have that one small step of actual physical engagement.
Mm-hmm.
So what if they created a 3D movie that has hologram projections behind you as well? So
but you're
during
not
the movie,
doing it. You're not doing it. You're still sitting there.
yeah, but say there's stuff behind you, so you have to turn your head in order to
Okay.
see the stuff behind you. There is action there, but it's still a movie, is it not?
No, because in the movie, you're watching a character do the things that you do.
But you wouldn't see the stuff behind you if you don't turn your head. So that's your choice.
But are you a character in the movie?
Yeah.
I
Is it a first person movie?
Yeah.
No. But the perspective really shouldn't matter, in my opinion. Like, the Dear Esther, like the only choice, quote unquote choice you have is whether or not you go down this path to see what that thing has, right?
But
There
the
is
choice you have in Dear Esther is a choice that I make for most games that I play, is that when I start a game, I say, who am I in this game? When you watch a movie, you don't have that choice. Or when you watch a show, you don't have a choice to say, who am I in this show? But even when you play Dear Esther, you say, who am I? And who am I? I am a person trying to uncover a mystery of what happened to this guy as I'm listening to his audio logs or something.
But you
know?
don't get a choice in that, dude. You
I
don't get a
chose
choice.
to be who I am in my head.
You choose to play the game.
Yeah.
You choose, but it's like so what you're saying that deciphers between a game is whether or not you can be that character.
What I explained that what changes between a game and a movie is the fact that you're having input on what is happening. So I'm not saying it's changing what's happening in the audio. I'm saying even the smallest minimal part of controlling one thing, be it moving the camera, changing where things are happening, moving where you're going, like that small thing makes a huge difference in how you interpret the media that you are processing.
Yeah, if they start to have movies where you can control the camera angles of the screen, that would be a game.
It wouldn't be a game. It would be an interactive experience that would give you that small bit of control over what you're seeing, which makes you more
part of the
involved.
Story. Yeah.
It brings this new level of interaction.
It's an interaction, so it wouldn't be a game, but it's an
interaction.
It's a third genre on its own.
Imagine this. Final Fantasy VII's story, if you watch that as a movie, you would be like, whatever. But because you were Cloud, when Aerith dies, you cry because Aerith was your girlfriend. And you could have saved her.
I watched that as a movie, and I liked it.
But you know what I mean.
Jerk.
Did you cry when Aerith died? Because when you see Aerith die, you're like, oh, my girlfriend. But if you watch it as a movie, you go, oh, Cloud's girlfriend. Do you understand?
But you would still cry if it's in the movie.
But you wouldn't see her as your girlfriend. You would see her as Cloud's girlfriend.
This is true.
As I was saying, like it's based on perspective, like based on whether you feel like you are that character or not, is what differentiating between a interactive experience and a movie.
Yeah. So like let's say that, which is why Mass Effect is so popular, because you can customize your character. So when you see a Let's Play and never played the game, you go, Caden, whatever. But then if you're playing the game as yourself, you're like, Caden, no, you're getting smashed like my boyfriend, my Caden, instead of saying Shepard's boyfriend, Caden. You know?
Okay.
Yes, I'm sure.
Go with it, John. Just nod and say yes.
Yeah.
I never had the same feeling for Caden, but okay.
You know, whoever your video game girlfriend or boyfriend was.
Fill in the blank with romance option.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand where you guys are coming from.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true. For those of you who don't know, Dear Esther is currently on sale on Steam for $10. For $15, it gets you the soundtrack as well.
Soundtrack to what?
Dear Esther.
Wait, what is this?
You didn't realize you've activated my trap card.
Soundtrack. What is the soundtrack?
You've activated my trap card. Dear Esther has a soundtrack.
To what? Is it just an audiobook?
Walkingsound.mp3.
But it does for an extra $5. You can buy soundtrack is included.
Wow.
That's
stupid.
Wait, what is the soundtrack though? Is it just the audiobook so you can just go on a walk yourself?
No. According to the key features, stunning soundtrack featuring world-class musicians.
What?
Yes. So apparently there was music in the game, you just never heard it.
It was probably because I was so immersed.
Yes. In the interactive experience
of the video I watched.
The soundtrack is bad when you don't even realize there was a soundtrack.
Yeah. You were so immersed in that the Walkathon 2012.
Yeah.
You didn't even realize there was epic orchestral music playing off in the distance.
Epic is a word for it, yes.
Yeah.
This brings a question. What's everyone's favorite musical soundtrack from a game?
Bastion and Saints Row 4.
Saints Row 4, really? Well,
dude,
are you talking about all the
Hail to the Chief, baby?
All the copyrighted music, or in Saints Row 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh God. Well.
Okay. What about original work? So original work would just be Bastion then.
What do you mean? Saints Row 4 has all original work. It's made by whatever his name is.
No, I mean Saints Row 4 has all the
80s music.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they also has its own soundtrack too, made by the guy.
Yes.
Yeah.
It has its own soundtrack.
I never
So-
listened to that during my entire playthrough. I was just listening to the 80s.
I would have
Dude.
to say mine is probably Mass Effect 3.
Yeah, because that was made by the same guy who did Black Swan, right?
Yes.
Was it?
Yeah, it was
Who-
made by
who-
the same guy who did the soundtrack for Black Swan.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
But he wasn't the same person who did the Mass Effect 1 and 2 soundtracks, was
No, that was somebody else. I can
Yeah.
look it up on my iTunes real quick.
he? I think 1 and 2 was Jack Wall.
Yeah, he did a really good job for 1 and 2.
But just like when you play Mass Effect 3, it was awesome.
It was awesome, even though Mass Effect ending.
Ladies, that's over a year old.
I
So
don't care. I
Get
am
o-
not over it.
Get over it.
I am not over it.
You will
the-
take,
at
young lady, you will take your 3 lights and deal with it.
When
No.
we finally finished our Saints Row Let's Play, at the very end, she was like, "This is how Mass Effect 3 should have ended." Ah!
Yeah.
I think she edited out most of the rant that she went on at the
Oh,
end
yeah.
of that.
No, because in Saints at the end of Saints Row 4, you can tell that they are purposely referencing certain things, and with the party at the end, there's a lot of
Citadel.
people who said, "Why didn't we end Mass Effect 3 with a party with all your friends?" Blah blah blah, which is the reason why they made Citadel a big party. Like it's
I was
like
just about to
it's
say,
a big
technically
thing
they
within the
did.
fandom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
I was about to say, Citadel was supposed to be that. Technically, they did.
But the reason why they did Citadel as a party is because everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
Yes.
You should just take like the Saints Row 4 endings or the ending and take all the Mass Effect characters and just put their faces
Yeah.
on.
Oh my god, that'd
Someone
be
do
awesome.
a model switch. Oh, and by the
Yes.
way, just an FYI for people who have Mass Effect 3 on the PC, there is the happy ending mod, which will cut out the Star Child and make it so your ally comes to save you. Just letting you guys know.
What?
Yes, they edited it. They make it so it ends with
Is,
no. I think we have to.
I have a problem with that. Like,
Nope,
is
don't
this a
care.
wait? Is this a community mod?
It's a community mod.
Oh shit!
see, I have a problem with that. The problem is that you would have to know the ending in order to install the mod.
Nope,
And-
I told people to just install it before they finish and just
I'm not going to tell
Never-
you why, but just do it.
do it. Just do it.
You'll thank me later.
Also, I think I might be wrong on that. That you have to pick destroy for that to happen. I might be wrong, but basically, what happens is Joker is like, "Ah,
Oh,
there's
wait,
Commander
wait,
Shepard."
spoilers, just in case.
Yeah,
people-
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
But anyway, you should pick destroy. And if you haven't
Okay.
played Mass Effect 3, just install that, and then don't ever look up what the original ending
Never.
ever.
Even the extended editing didn't do
You don't
much
need
for
to
that.
Moving.
No.
I'm actually one of those people that really didn't care much. Like, people were saying the end, like, it was a disappointing ending, but I wasn't too bothered by it because I felt that everything leading up to it was a great wrap up with, say,
Oh.
the, what's that? The genovirus? Was it-
Oh, looks like we lost Mari and Stacy.
Oh,
Oh. Oh. Oh, hold on while we try to get the call back. Yeah, you're the only one that's showing up. Add to group call. I wonder if they're just still talking, oblivious. They'll be like, "Hey guys, what happened? You weren't saying anything." Like, well, you were dropped from the call.
no, we're just enthralled by what you guys were talking about.
Yes.
Okay, we're back. Whoops.
Hello!
Hi.
We had to
Okay.
restart the router.
Oh.
Sorry.
Okay. I
What were we
thought it
talking
was
about?
Hello?
moving on to the
Um,
next topic. No.
Wait, what were we talking about?
Oh.
We were talking about
Mass Effect.
3.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right, so basically I was saying how, the...
You didn't really care.
Hmm?
You
Yeah, I
really
didn't
care
really
about-
Yeah.
care about
You
the
chose
ending
to get
because...
over it, I believe.
Yes. Good man.
Yes.
I care about the ending. Why?
Man up.
Good man.
Just walk it off.
It is not. I am gonna be so mad.
Okay, let me explain first. Basically, I felt that all the wrap up to the stories that began like all the way back in the first game were wrapped up really, really well.
They were
So for
not.
example,
They were not wrapped up, and I'm really mad.
No, like for example, the was
Oh,
it
she's
called the
so mad.
genovirus? The
Oh
whatever.
my god, you don't even know the name of it. Ugh!
I played it like
called
back
the
when it first came out, like
genophage.
two. There you go, genophage, whatever. Phage means virus in biology terms, so it's close enough.
I'm not gonna. No, I'm not gonna touch that one. You are a was it biotech?
Biotech, yeah. Phage is
Yeah, you should know what that means.
yeah, it's a type of virus.
Phagus, to eat.
No, it's not that kind of phagus. Phage, it means phage,
Phage, yes.
Yes,
Derived
phage.
from.
which is
Yes.
no, that's not what. Phage is like, for example, T4 virus or like the it's a special type of virus, okay? Adenovirus or
Know the name of the virus that took place over the. I just no.
it's been too long. I want to actually go back and revisit it because I've forgotten most of it already.
How many
but
times have you played it? How many times? How many times have you played?
I played like Mass Effect 2 twice. I played the first one once and I played the last one once.
I
Yeah.
see. I
Okay.
see.
Yeah.
You played the series one time.
Yeah.
Once.
It's good.
Oh.
It's the feels you get. And I felt that it like all the choices, like I don't know, I don't want to see the other side because I feel like I'm actually Shepard and how I made the choices I actually wanted to make. So if I go back and make all the opposite choices, I feel like I'm not me anymore. That's just how I feel about the game. So like I made all the choices I want to make and it led up to an ending that I felt satisfied with all the with Morden, with the genophage, with the Legion, and all those choices. I felt like
but none of those just mattered. I think I'm just mad because I saw the original ending and I just couldn't get over it.
yeah, well the ending, yeah.
Okay.
The very last ending I felt was like unsatisfying, but I felt everything up to it, like the endings to all the side stories were great.
Ugh, so hard holding it in right now.
Go ahead, feel free to discuss.
Okay, the ending doesn't make any sense. And first of all, if you choose to enslave all the Reapers, then you're just a slave master. And then since this doesn't even make any sense at all, it just goes against everything that the series was going for and saying that diversity was important. So by making everybody the same, it goes against the theme of the series. And then destroy, you have to kill everybody. And so I have to choose destroy because I don't want to risk everyone's freedom and the theme of the series.
I, for one, welcome our godchild overlords.
Doesn't make any sense. Hate
Look, I don't deny the ending was wrong, but what about everything, all the other side endings to the side quests? Do you feel those are bad?
Are fine, and
Yeah.
I liked it. It's just that when you have a game and then you're like, and then that's the end. You're never gonna hear from it again, and all your squad mates are dead. The end. And then you have different playthroughs for your different alien boyfriends, and then that's it. You don't know if you get to have Krogan babies with Garrus. You just don't.
Wait, what?
Krogan babies
What
with
Krogan?
Garrus.
How do you have Krogan babies?
You have something to tell,
romance.
Garrus.
You're romance Krogan.
If
That's
you
not
romance
physically
Garrus-
possible.
No. If you romance Garrus right before you go, he goes, if we live through this, I want to adopt Krogan babies with you because I know Rex is going to have a lot of extra babies. And I was like, yeah, let's have Krogan babies. And then we never got to have Krogan babies. We never got to adopt Krogan babies.
Okay.
I see.
I did not get the chance to romance Garrus, so
I would not want to romance Garrus.
his voice is like sex on a phone.
Yeah.
It is, but you know.
Looking at me and then trying to get to the other side of the couch for me because you're saying all these things, and I'm just like
Yeah.
so mad.
Ripping your heart out.
I am so sorry for this, Stacy.
Thanks, guys.
Blame John.
I'm so
He's in the same
mad.
time zone as you guys, so go attack him.
Yeah. Is that right? Mari, let's go use this geolocate app. Beep 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 beep.
Coming for you. I know that you were in Vancouver and now that you're not. I don't know.
Vancouver.
Was I not supposed to say that? I don't know.
I'm totally where Vin is right now, so you should.
Yes.
I just didn't know it was cool.
We're actually sitting in the same room, just
Yes.
laughing our asses off. at you two, and you're more specifically at Mari's like butt clenching.
I am clenching my butt right now. It's clenched so hard because I'm so mad.
It's
I'm
like
so mad.
It's like Krogan babies.
Hold up. I never even said that anything that bad. Like honestly, I said the ending wasn't.
Oh, you done it now, man.
I said the ending was not good.
Dude,
I never said it was
digging
good.
yourself this hole.
Yeah.
I never. Okay,
Stop,
okay. You know,
stop.
I'll back off.
Okay.
I can't dig you out of this
I
one,
know
dude.
that
Back
my
to the
reaction
soundtrack.
is...
Back to the soundtrack.
Sometimes it's
Yes,
okay to
we-
just move on.
My favorite soundtrack is Journey.
Oh, good choice.
Huh.
I haven't
Yes.
played Journey yet.
It is beautiful, and it's a wonderful game, and you should definitely play it.
Oh, Sword and Sorcery has a good soundtrack. The iPad one.
Sword and Sorcery?
What was it?
Stacey's rubbing my back because I'm so mad.
Calm down. Easy.
Nerd rage.
Yeah.
And
all
I better
that-
not say my opinion on Sword and Sorcery.
Don't do John, don't you do it.
No, I don't care that much about Sword and Sorcery. The only thing I ever get mad about is the ending of Mass Effect 3. That's the only... Everybody
That's
else
why we're
can-
still talking about it a year
Yeah,
later.
like I'm still... Like that's the only thing in gaming that I get really, really mad about. Is...
I remember this game, but I've never played it.
Yeah.
Sword and Sorcery with Song
like-
and Sounds by Jim Guthrie.
I like the soundtrack,
Ooh.
but the game itself is kind of like, okay, tap, 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 tap.
Yeah, I did not enjoy. Like I played around maybe 15 minutes of it, and I was just so bored. It was like the first bit was just point and click over and over and over again, and I just have no interest in. Especially, I personally did not like
Have you played a super lot of games? Because you
Yeah.
always have something very critical to say about everything that people bring up.
Do you like games?
Do you like anything?
Do you like any
no,
games?
You
I
like-
hate everything good.
You like freedom?
What you
puppies.
like is bad stuff.
You
like
like
America.
bad country, do you?
Then
Um,
how about I bring about like what my favorite soundtrack is? Then
Yes.
probably Final Fantasy X.
Oh my
That-
god, that's
10,
awful.
really?
No,
Ten-
that's-
What? Ladies,
kidding, I'm sorry.
ladies.
Kidding. She's just joking.
Kidding.
Yeah, I know. And yeah, basically, I have my fair share of games I like. I like Bastion. I have
Yes.
nothing bad to say about that game. I loved
Mhm.
every bit of it.
Okay.
Soundtrack was great.
Oh,
I'm a big indie gamer. I have a ton of indie games I love and I'm looking forward to. Like recently, I did a playthrough of It'll and that's absolutely wonderful.
you
Um,
liked it too?
We liked it too.
Yeah.
We did that little quick look of it.
and
Which
That
is
game-
very edited, by the way, because Mari couldn't seem to get a handle on how to play video games that day.
Oh, wow. You
Trust
heard it here,
me.
folks.
my Let's Play is even worse. There's so many things I cut out. Like,
What,
I'm just-
didn't you confuse the main character for a man?
Yes, I thought
She
that was
doesn't
like.
look very much like a girl. She's got some little bumps on her boobs. So
It is true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was just a hippie. Like, it looks like a. And yeah, I have the most comments on just like, It'll Do's a girl, right?
Oh.
Even the developers commented on my video saying
Yeah, that's
It'll is
right.
a girl. But I enjoy the fact that you are doing the hippie voice.
Confused her for a man.
well, it's not like to make it very clear. I mean, I enjoy that she is a girl. It's just if someone hadn't told me that, I would just been like staring at her like, are those boobs like like?
Yeah, when Mari was having the banner created for the background of our Geek Remix YouTube channel, I kept telling her that she had to change my character because I looked like a man.
Well, that's not. It's because
Wait, what was your original character?
It's
it's Marceline.
yeah.
But Stacy has short hair, so the original drawing was just 2 lines for her boobs, and I was like, just put more boobs, more.
Because with the short
okay.
hair, she just looks like a
Like a
ruler,
dude.
like a really tall dude.
Yeah, so I was like, more hips and more boobs, and then it would be fine.
Bow chicka bow wow.
Yeah.
As a
Okay.
cartoon.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. I can see with the short hair. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's pretty much what I look like in real life. No joke.
Yeah, she's a
With the
vampire.
fangs and all.
Right
Fangs
there.
included.
I do have fangs. Shut up.
She does. Shut up!
It's a very serious disorder, okay? Don't tease me about it.
Yeah, John, where's your sensitivity?
Hey.
What did
She's
you...
I mean,
she's
jeez, man. First
she's
the
just
Mass Effect
living
3
in her
ending, and
Twilight
now...
fanfic.
Bring girls on the podcast to make them cry. Good job, guys.
We didn't finish It'll Do. Did you finish It'll Do? I hear it's only like 3 or 4 hours long.
It is short, but the fact that it has so much replayability is ridiculous. Like, basically, it's a Zelda-like with 3 dungeons instead of the typical, like, 8 in a Legend of Zelda game.
okay.
But then, every single dungeon you get a new item. And those items are some of the most creative things I've seen. Like, generally, when you find an item in Legend of Zelda, it's mostly a one-use item. Honestly, like, there's only one use for it. It's very obvious.
Hit the switch with the boomerang!
Exactly. Hookshot the pillar to pull yourself over. It's very one use, but all the items in It'll Do has multiple uses, and that comes into play especially because the game can be beaten with 2 items instead of 3. So you can skip the dungeon. And the main castle that you explore during the entire game changes based on what item you get first. So if you go for the fire sword first, then the entire castle will have like fire-based puzzles that you need to solve with the fire sword. And if you get the teleport one first, then it's teleport-based puzzles, and it's wonderful.
Wow, that's really cool.
And there's a whole bunch of, like, there's the main path you can go, but often you'll find, like, puzzles that you don't really know how to solve, and those are, like, advanced puzzles that you can skip, but what it does is it opens shortcuts for you to speed run the game.
Oh. So, that's what the timer's for.
Yes, like, there is, it's a huge speedrunning game. You can beat the entire game in, like, I think 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
What?
If you go with like a 2-item run and
that's totally Ocarina of Time like speed run thing.
Yes, and the problem with the game, the reason it didn't do so well is it didn't advertise that fact at all. Like honestly, it was so everybody just scored it off as a Zelda ripoff that was really expensive. I think it was like $20 or $15 at launch, and people were just like, yeah, it's a 3 to 5 hour game. I'm not gonna spend that much money on it.
I still don't think it's worth the $13.99 it's going for right now.
Yeah, so, but then
it is fun though.
The fact that it's great. The humor is wonderful in that game. The fact that there is a lot of replayability with just beating with any 2 sets of items. Like,
I just feel like a lot more people would be more open to buying it if it was $9 or $8.
That is true.
I don't know.
It actually recently went on some kind of bundle that you can get the game for $5 with like 10 other games.
Yeah. Was it the Humble Bundle or what?
No, it was like some indie bundle. All the other games sucked. So I have no idea why it was there.
It was
like
probably
bundle in a
selling.
box?
Maybe It'll Do was supposed to be the draw.
Yeah.
It actually was. Like everybody who was talking about it was saying that was the draw.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of poor marketing, how did you hear about It'll Do, John?
I just found it. I just randomly found it on the internet. Like, I don't even really remember. It was some random website I was browsing about indie games, and I came across it. I looked it up. It was so interesting. I went to look for more videos. I found none of them, so I'm like, bam, I'm taking it. I'm doing a video series on it. And yeah.
All right, cool. Were you in contact with the devs at the time, or?
I was not. It was on sale on their on the Humble store, but it wasn't on Steam yet, so not much people have heard of it. So I just went for it, bought it from the Humble store, downloaded, played it. It was wonderful.
All right, cool. And do you what I'm trying to transition to here is the relationship between YouTubers and indie developers.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that was a good transition.
See? Professional,
It's
right?
a little jilted, but
Yeah, I was trying. John, you were supposed to help me on that one.
It's better than our transitions where we just go.
You could have transitioned it when I said that the dev commented on my video about
Speaking of death,
I was going to, but then either Mari or Stacy jumped in with another comment. I was
What?
like, lost my chance.
Putting it for you.
Real life QuickTime events are a lot harder than you think. Just saying. Just saying.
If you fail, you get stabbed in the eye with a wrench.
But yeah, it's like, do you guys keep contact devs or?
Yeah, I have a lot of I've been contacting a lot of devs. Most of them ignore me, even indie devs, which is a bit depressing.
Oh.
But
I
I
haven't done it yet. I used to do it for a different thing that I used to do, so I know how to do it. I just figured that I shouldn't do it until we get at least 1,000 subs.
Well,
so
John and I have like 500 combined.
Yeah.
So then we still do it.
Yay!
Doesn't hurt to try. I mean, I've gotten some great games and I've been promoting. Like my current Let's Play, Foul Play. Yeah, I got like 2 keys for it, and I'm playing through the game just because I contacted the devs. They were really chill people. So
yeah, most of the devs I've ever spoken to have been pretty chill. It's just, I guess I'm a little bit more like, I need to be perfect for them to accept me.
We need to be the best, and then it'll work.
Yeah.
Well, the thing about it that I'm noticing is that YouTubers and devs kind of like grow together.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like if you're gonna be the person to like wait until you get to like, I don't know, like 5,000 or even like 1,500 subscribers before talking to devs and doing indie games, like it's gonna take you a lot longer than if you're someone who reaches out right away.
Speak for yourself.
What?
No.
Just kidding.
We're just kidding.
We're bullshitters over here. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, we like to Stacy and I give each other shit
All
the
the
time. So.
Really? I could hardly tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, like, John, how do you talk to devs? Like through email or Twitter or?
Yeah, what do you find is the best avenue for that?
the best avenue would the best way to actually talk and have like a discussion would be Twitter. But the best place to, contact them with more
Business.
official things, would be email.
Email, yes. I entirely agree.
I think
Yes.
I've always been taught that you should have a format for when you talk to devs, even if they're indie.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you should.
Not
Yes.
like a blah, 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 but just like, this is what I have, this is what I can offer you, these are how many views I get, and this is evidence to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But a lot more chill than that.
But regardless, in terms of work email, I agree. There should be some form of there should be some formality to it. Just have a system set up.
Yeah, I totally agree. And it's
Ellipses,
honestly
ellipses.
no difference between doing this and sort of like a business pitch. You are offering them a service and
A free service.
well, not really free because you're asking for keys as well, right? So
Yeah, you're asking for free stuff.
That's
Yeah,
true.
you're
That's
asking
true.
for a product in order to advertise it. So it's a give and take. You don't honestly, they don't lose much by giving you a product, and you are giving them a bit back with the video. So it's a nice give and take. That's why you have to approach it with a bit more humble, sort of businessy talk, marketing talk.
As
In order
opposed
to-
what as opposed to what?
As opposed to, yo, what's up, man? I saw your
Yeah,
game. It's so
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
it could be
you
like
sure you have good grammar and
and just don't beg for it. Like I saw some example emails. God, I'm gonna have to look for them now. Where one of them was basically like, "Can I have a game, please?"
Yeah, you
That's
can't do
bullshit.
that.
Who gives into that? Wait, am I allowed to swear?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mari always edits out all my swears.
No, I don't. Not anymore.
You know what I say to that? Fuck it. There we go. Done. Host says okay.
Do you guys know who Fort Parker is?
No, we don't know
No,
anything.
who's
He's the chief financial officer for, I believe, Devolver Digitals, which is the
Yeah,
publisher who put out the
who
recent
did
Shadow
the
Warriors.
Shadow Warrior? Yeah.
And
Yeah.
god, he is the funniest chief financial officer ever. Basically, he recently on Twitter posted this image thread sort of thing, and it basically followed this guy who emailed him asking for keys and pretending to be from Polygon.
What?
Oh no!
Hang on.
I think it was like Polygon.
John, you're gonna have to link me this so I can like put it up on the screen.
Okay, basically it was like polygon.com@gmail.com.
Oh Jesus Christ! How did you even? You know, I'm amazed he got that link to work. Like, what
And
the
basically,
fuck?
like, he kept replying him using trollish things. It's like, sorry, we're fresh out of keys right now, but our factory in China is making some more.
Oh, hang on. Is this at the at Devolver Digital?
And these CFOs don't have that much humor about them.
Yeah,
Well, you can be a little bit more humorous if you.
It's at
listen
Fork
to
Parker.
games.
Yeah.
It's what?
At Fork Parker.
At
Fork
spell
Parker. And like basically he started trolling him more and more, basically with like saying, I'm
here we
replying to your email on the toilet right now because that tuna salad sandwich I ate before was not saying what I was thinking.
Oh shit. Okay.
It was it's like look, if we send you a copy, will you give us a because I saw your first
I
one
see.
a GTA 5 a 9 out of 10. Can you give us Shadow Warrior 9.5 out of 10 so we can put better than GTA 5? Oh my god.
I'm looking at him. I'm looking at it right now. I'm so gonna put this up.
It is
Oh, it's hilarious.
the best thing I've seen in a while, and yeah, so that you shouldn't do that. Essentially, you shouldn't
Ooh,
fake
yes. Don't do it.
who you are.
Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so bad.
Well, I think that when you approach anybody from a business perspective, until you know that person and you have to let them dictate the tone of the conversation.
Yeah.
Yes.
Always.
We're asking them for keys,
Yeah.
so yes. be
Stacy's
polite.
good at business and
Yeah.
social media.
I'm a business lady.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Well,
so-
I'm a social media manager for an office, so
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
That's how we get places.
Yes, exactly.
All right. Any other topics before we get to what we do?
Yay, we get to talk about ourselves. This is the best part.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then I want to delay that as much as possible, just to piss you guys off some more.
Son of a bitch. Great. More editing for work for me.
What else is there to talk about? Well, first of all, I want to promote one of the games I recently did.
Okay.
Like you guys like Bastion, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I found this indie game that is wonderful. It is so basically imagine Bastion's combat system
Okay.
Okay.
with sort of Zelda-like puzzle elements.
Okay.
Where
Hyperlight
Are you
Drifter.
sure this isn't just the next game by the same developer?
no, it's not. That's called
Bastion 2?
Transition or Transistor. There we go.
Oh. Okay. What is the game you're talking about now?
Crosscode. Basically, it's really early in development, but they have the most polished, like game demo out there. Like
Okay.
I was so impressed with it. The animations were flawless. The music reminded me of Kingdom Hearts.
Flawless
That's how good it
victory.
is.
Wait, what's the art direction like?
It's a really unique sort of pixel art.
Oh.
It's more
Pixel art, how new and interesting.
it's more
It's-
detailed. It's really well done. Like
So
it's
it's more
better
like
than,
I would
16-bit
consider
rather
this-
than 8-bit.
No, I would consider this not 16-bit, maybe like 32-bit. Definitely,
Pretty high
definitely late 80s, early 90s. No.
So Sega
Mid-
Genesis.
mid-90s.
Sega
Yeah.
Genesis.
Yeah, Sega
Ah.
Genesis Sonic level, like old style, the good Sonic games.
Yeah.
it is really good. The animations are super smooth, and
So like Minecraft then.
Oh,
Better than Minecraft. There, I'm calling it right now. It's better than
What?
Minecraft.
it's better than Minecraft.
Amazing!
John, you can't say that on this show. I'm gonna get so much hate. Like, how dare you let this plebeian on your show that doesn't love
He's saying
Minecraft?
he just looks better than Minecraft. It's
Well, I hate Minecraft, so give me your hate.
Stacy
I beat Minecraft. The first time I played it, I beat it in 5 minutes?
Yeah, she killed a chicken in the end.
Hey man, that's the biggest, angriest chicken I've ever seen. Go kill it.
You guys do realize there is an end to Minecraft, right?
Yeah, you go through the portal and kill the dragon with the thing and stuff.
Just wanted to
Can I-
make you guys know. Just
Okay.
letting you guys know.
So, crosscode.
Yeah, basically, it has Zelda-like elements. It's not in the there's puzzle elements in the game already. They showed off quite a bit, but the Zelda element where you get items and using that to solve other stuff is not in the game in the tech demo yet. But everything, it's just wonderful. Like, you guys have to try it out for yourself. I cannot. It's my most anticipated indie game right now, and it beat out on.
Crosscode?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like that's like familiar. Or I might have watched a video of you playing Crosscode. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. It's wonderful.
Did you
It's-
make a video of it so we could see it?
I
Wait.
made 2 because I accidentally missed.
Is it like you were? No, I think I watched that video. You were sitting in like this room, and like there was like this cursor with a little dotted line.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Very
I saw
Bastion-like.
It was pretty.
It's
It-
sweet. Okay.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for the release of this game. Before that, the indie game I was most anticipated about is called Annoyed Joe. I don't know if you guys heard of it.
No.
Annoyed Joe, oh my god, it's imagine this sort of hipster, really
Wait, what's
Imagine
what's
a hipster who only plays indie games.
who
Okay.
makes
Alright,
video
alright.
games. A hipster that makes video games
No way.
is
Tell me
constantly
more.
taunting you during a puzzle platformer.
Wait,
So-
what's the name of this?
Annoyed Joe.
Annoyed Joe. Okay.
So basically, you play a puzzle platformer, but during the entire time, anything you do, there's a guy in the background constantly teasing you about it, like playing pranks on you because he's the developer. So he would do things like make random traps, make the floor fall out on you, taunt you for being an idiot every time you die,
So it's
and
basically like fighting a dungeon master who is not there.
essentially, yes. And the writing is absolutely hilarious. It's just like my grandma could have got through that section, but
Good.
apparently not you. And it's wonderful. Just because there's little things that he do that you really can't escape from. And he's just such a dick about. Oh, a good representation would be.
So is it like that episode of Community where they are all playing that game and they have to beat the game and the guy comes and he keeps taunting them?
Oh yeah.
I've never watched Community.
What?
Strike 3, you're out, John.
Well, there's an episode of Community, basically. They all go into this game that was made in like the 80s, and they all have to fight and win, and the guy who made the game, who is one of the characters' dads, keeps coming in and taunting them.
As
So,
a character.
As a character. And the stepson comes in and taunts them too.
Hmm.
Hey, John, can you link me that game? All I'm getting is Angry Joe.
Okay, wait. I'll try to look it up. Meanwhile, basically, you guys have played Borderlands 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine the entire game is narrated by Handsome Jack.
Ugh.
Oh, that's
Yes,
such a
that is how
troll game.
Annoyed Joe is gonna be like.
That is a very troll game, sir.
Yes, it is, and it's wonderful. I am so excited for it.
Oh, man.
Annoyed Joe? I can't find it. Was it Annoyed Joe?
Because
I'll send you the link afterwards. And
Okay.
you
And
can
I will
it
put
up on the
this
video.
in.
Yeah, so that was my previous most excited game, and Crosscode beat it by a mile, I have to say, because it had everything else. Like, Annoyed Joe just had the concept, which was great, but the puzzle platforming is just puzzle platforming. But Crosscode is everything about it. It's wonderful. Everything. So yeah, I just wanted to give that a shout out.
Okay, cool. Mari, Stacy, any games you've been really excited about?
Beyond Two Souls, we're gonna be playing next. What is this? Oh, what was the game that we played? Oh, that game, Life Goes On. We just played the demo of.
Oh yeah.
And I want to buy it as soon as I have money. It's basically
okay.
where you use dead bodies to
complete the world.
To complete
Yeah.
puzzles. It's not as morbid as that sounds.
It is.
No, it's exactly as morbid as it sounds.
I mean, it's a little more cutesy looking. I mean, because the music's like but I thought it was actually pretty interesting using your old dead bodies, because you know how you're always dying in like Super Meat Boy and stuff. So imagine Super Meat Boy if you used your old meat to play.
When she explained the premise of this game to me, I was very confused.
Yeah, it's like
She was like, the point
meat.
isn't to not die, it's to die less times, but still die. And use your dead bodies to not die as much. I was like, what?
Basically, you kill yourself to win. But you have
Are we
to
talking
kill
about
yourself.
Life Goes On?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's actually the same mechanic that's in okay, I just looked it up and I am super embarrassed, but I got the name wrong. It's Concerned Joe instead of Annoyed Joe. So
Okay.
yes, and that is actually a mechanic in Concerned Joe as well. It's a really main mechanic that you die and your last dead body is used as an item, as a thing. And
Yes.
yeah,
Here it is.
Yeah.
that
But
is
you can't
that is
pick
wonderful.
up your dead body. You have to use the environment to throw the body around.
And
Yeah,
freeze
that's not-
it and disintegrate it
And shoot it through a cannon.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's not morbid at all.
I know.
It doesn't look morbid when you're playing it, though. It's not like,
Well, then that just makes it twisted.
Well, because there's no gore. It's kind of like, what is that other game?
What?
In the Dark Underworld with the children.
What?
What?
Limbo?
Binding of
Limbo.
Isaac?
Yes.
Okay.
Limbo,
Oh,
where
Limbo.
they die, but like it's not sad. There's no gore.
Well, yes, it is. It's very sad because you're literally looking at a screen of blackness and death.
Okay, but in terms of like dead bodies and there being blood and guts and gore everywhere, it's not gross.
Yeah,
It's
but
just-
it's depressing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Somebody spoiled me the ending of that game, and I was just like,
There's no way you can possibly spoil the ending to the end of Limbo because it's a completely open-ended game where your interpretation. The director himself said your interpretation of the ending is what the ending is.
True
So
that.
you can't spoil it. You have to look
they
at it
spoiled the
yourself.
most renowned ending. How about that?
Well, okay. Have you seen the ending for yourself?
I think I've seen it.
But have you seen it for yourself? Because if you haven't seen it for yourself, then you don't know what the ending is.
Okay.
Bum, bum.
I'm just saying you have to play the game. No, it doesn't matter because if someone tells you what the game is about, that's what they thought the game was about.
Mhm.
So you have to play it yourself and to actually know what it's about. Because the point of it was that the director said, well, the designer said, the game is what you think it is about. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, of course. It's like the end of what's that other game? The one with the nuclear bomb? Anyone?
Oh, Braid. Yeah.
Yeah. Totally
So-
understand.
Okay, any other games you guys? You
I just got that tweet. I just got that tweet. The little fire starter.
Am I wrong?
I'm not.
Yes.
Everyone else is wrong, and I am right.
I think everybody else is the fire starter and she's the fire.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
You are basically everything flammable wrapped into one.
I just have opinions, and I would like to say that John
Whoa. Easy.
That John is also being a little fire starter. You disagree on everything. Same.
Yeah, I'm like a bucket of oil. It's pretty fun.
John is troll, professional troll. You're just feeding him.
It's pretty fun,
I'll be like,
I must say.
He'd be like, well, there is these
Well,
things.
yeah.
Well,
Mass Effect 3.
I think good to say about it actually because
I don't know. Wait. So I think I had a point in my head, but now it's gone. The end.
Any other games that you guys are interested in? Any game you're looking forward to?
I am looking forward to Star Citizen and Hyperlight Drifter.
Yes.
Oh, a game. It's called Lily Through the Looking Glass.
Right. The point and click game.
Point and click game. And I love it when people just go straight legit point and click game instead of putting a bunch of stuff in there. It's just straight point and click.
So, Looking Glass Half Full. No, wait, Lily Through the
Looking Glass.
Lily Through the Looking Glass.
I think that's what it's called, right? Or Lily Looking Through.
Lily Looking Through. There it is. From Gita Games.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
I played the demo.
Is that out yet? No.
So you guys big into point and clicks?
I am big into point and clicks, and I think Stacy likes them too, right?
Yep.
So what about all those ones by Double Fine?
Oh.
I don't think I've played any of them. Which one? The one that got kickstarted?
I thought they had 2 that's kickstarted and they have like a whole bunch out already.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh wait, no, was it Double Fine?
Psychonauts.
It might not have been Double Fine.
Double Fine has a point and click game coming out soon, right?
Yeah, but I don't think that's the one you're talking about.
Okay, then. Yeah, there was another one. There was another one that's famous for. Who's the one who did Monkey Islands?
That's not Double Fine.
It's not Double Fine, but the other one that does Monkey Islands.
Are you talking? Oh shit! Are you talking about the guys who did Deponia?
I thought that Monkey Island was too talky. I don't like it. I like no talking. I like no talking point and click games.
Monkey Island.
Have you guys ever played The Cave?
No.
The Cave, no.
It's made by
scary games. Can you guys give us some cheap scary games to play for October?
Yeah.
Mad Father and Witch's House are both free RPG editor games.
that is IB.
IB, also a free RPG maker game. Outlast?
Recently just came out is indie game called Knock Knock.
Ugh.
That's right.
That sounds creepy.
Yeah, it's actually, it looks like a sort of Tim Burton film.
Ooh.
It is very much Tim Burton art style. Not the claymation, but just like art, like hand drawn.
And I heard it's pretty creepy, but it was not for me. Well,
John,
scary games in general are not for me.
Mond cards, right? Just like me. You played Mond cards.
That was weird.
It was weird.
I have not played that.
I was just it was
uncomfortable.
It was hard commentating through that.
There's nothing to say. It's just there.
Yeah, it's just you are just constantly flabbergasted. That is how I would explain that game.
Just uncomfortable.
Oh yeah. There's like
well, I haven't played it yet, so don't.
It's a free Flash game. Like,
well, I have no intention of playing it.
Well, okay, then it's basically you are trapped.
You're not trapped. They give no premise to you being trapped. You're just talking to this guy, and you.
Well, they said that you can't leave. Like as soon as you started talking to them. Basically,
you make the deal, and then you can't leave.
Yeah, well, that is true. Yeah. So you have to make the deal anyways. I'm pretty sure there was no choice.
Well, it's a linear story, so.
Yeah. So basically, you are in this room with 3 figures playing a card game you have no idea how to play, and if you lose, you become a slave forever. But if you win, you get what you came to find out.
The thing you want most.
Yeah.
Wait, are you talking about number 3?
Yeah. Number 3.
Number 3.
Sorry, I made this video when I was really tired, so it ended up sounding really creepy in it, so yeah.
Well, the video will be showing up right now.
But it won't have the audio. The audio is the creepiest part.
Yeah.
No.
This
Me
game
talking in
is
that
really
video.
fun.
I was really tired when I was doing it, so I'm like, number 3, mon cards. And I'm like,
So yeah, the 3 figures in the game, like one of them is an elephant with like swirly like rainbows for eyes.
Yeah.
A Cthulhu-like demon that wants you as a sex slave.
It's like a praying mantis creature.
Yeah, it's
like from
creepy as
Space
hell.
Ghost, Coast to Coast, where the
What
guy...
the hell kind of drugs are you two on?
Yeah,
No,
why?
it kind of looks like a pixelated version of the bug from Space Ghost, Coast to Coast. I'm making little hand gestures to Stacy.
Yes.
Again, I reiterate, what kind of drugs are you two on? I want to get a hit on that.
You guys have never seen Space Ghost, Coast to Coast?
I've seen like an episode, but I haven't seen the character you're talking about.
It's like a praying mantis guy, and he's just mad because he's Space Ghost's like prisoner. Anyway.
Anyways, the third character is like this eyeless man in a suit, and basically he's the one who constantly degrades you, saying that, oh, because I have no eyes, I'm better than you, and you are gonna lose this game anyway, so let's just get this over with, and you are an idiot for thinking that you can even beat me, and all that. And
Wait, say that again?
what?
Say that again?
And basically,
Was this fun? Is this designed to be a fun game?
no, it's an experience.
It's a really uncomfortable. It's like a scary. It's scary.
Ah.
Alright, well, back to the topic of scary games. Outlast.
I have not played that. I'm not gonna. I used to have this series called Scary Sunday, and after a while, I'm just
wimp.
like,
It ended after Ib.
no,
right?
it didn't.
Was
It
it?
ended after Witch's House, but it was games before that got me like way too like worked up about the whole scary genre that I don't want to do it anymore. It was this one game called SCP Experiment, or
The SBC series. I still read that.
yeah, they have games, and
Wait,
they are.
Did you play the one with the creepy like thing that you can't blink?
SCP-173.
You can't blink. No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's,
The one with the stairs.
Yeah, the stairs one. I played that one, and
I think
can't
that's
handle it.
it's not containment breach. It's a SCP something number.
Yeah, numbers.
Special containment procedure or something like that.
Oh, it's
SCP Secure, Contain, and Protect.
Yeah.
That's what SCP stands for. But there are a lot of games out on that series, quote unquote. There's SCP Containment Breach, which is the one with the thing you can't blink, and then there's SCP. It's actually an experiment number. That's the Stairway to Hell.
yeah, I hate that game so much.
Well, there's another one. There's another one besides that I played at my cousin's house. It's like, I don't think it was the stair one. I think you have to like just go through. No, it might have been the stair one. Is that the one where the face keeps popping up?
No, I don't. I didn't experience I played it for a really short time, and I'd like freaked the fuck out.
Oh, because
And-
there's this one where you have to go through this darkness, and I'm like, how come I don't have a gun? And the guy, my cousin's like, you just don't. But so basically, you go through this maze, and there's a face. I don't want to give anything away, but there's a face. And it's
Yeah,
the
so-
scariest face that's
The
ever.
people who think that Slender is scary have never played these games.
Slender is nothing.
You don't know fear.
It's nothing.
Yeah.
You know what, Stacy? Next time, we're going to have you
I
play.
don't like playing scary games.
Yeah, that's the point. That's why we're going to make a video of it.
Oh, good.
with Oculus Rift.
Yeah, the Oculus Rift.
Ooh.
The Oculus Rift is like a thing they strap to your face.
Oh,
So you
jeez.
can't escape.
You're also talking to the girl who like made noises all through Surgeon Simulator because like, have you guys played that game?
I have.
Or
Yes.
seen us play it and listen to me
I
almost
have. It
vomit all
is-
the way through?
It's definitely an experience.
Well, anyway, go back to talking about the SPC games because I want people to play them.
Okay. Yes. The SCP containment breach and oh god, whatever.
087B.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's
Definitely
a scare
good
one.
games.
Oh.
Any other horror games good for October playthrough? Paranormal, released last month, I believe, on Steam. Just got through green light on sale on Steam for $10.
There's another game I heard about called Doorways or something. It's on Steam. I don't know.
Doorways? No, I've never heard
Or
of that.
something like that. It was like Doorways or like some sort of... It's on Steam. You'll see it. It's there. And if people are into reading something creepy, the SCP series on the SCP wiki, it's good for just reading, and then like it has a whole world backstory and like a kind of sort of ARG kind of thing. If you like that, you guys should go out and find that and read it.
Oh, there was this one that's free, and I was ridiculously freaked out by it. It was One Late Night. Basically, it's about you staying late in the office, and things just start going wrong.
Oh god.
I saw that one. That was a good one.
What's
Yeah.
it? I don't want to know. Sounds scary.
It is scary, and the worst
It's
part about it
very-
is like, for the longest time you don't see the thing. You just get freaked out, and there's like exposition building up to it, and
Suspense?
yes,
It's very poltergeisty. If you guys have seen the movie,
yes,
Yeah.
yeah. It's
and
very-
the thing, it really smartly changes things. Like there's specific actions you need to do, and while you're doing the specific action, the map changes. Or well, not the map changes, but like little things change in the environment. And when you go back, you just notice, hey, what is that? And then suddenly something happens. It is ridiculous. Like the map itself is really small, but it's intense how much scare they can pack into it. So yeah, I highly suggest that if you never heard of it.
I might play it, but I also might not because I don't like scary games. Neither is Stacy or I really enjoy scary games. It's just
We should do it anyway.
yeah.
All right.
I don't get how people enjoy scary games, honestly.
Well, you know what I mean. Actively seek the experience of being terrified.
I swear to God, the only people who enjoy scary games are either sadists or YouTubers.
Stacy and I love horror and scary movies. It's just that.
But I don't see, whenever I've played a game that scares me, I find myself not being able to complete the tasks at hand. It's the same reason that whenever I've played like first person shooter games, I can't play games with aliens because as soon as they come at me, I don't want to do anything. And I just end up walking out of the room.
She doesn't want to deal with the aliens.
Yeah.
They're scary to her.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna call it time there. Let's wrap up with a intro into what we do. It's getting kind of late, and I'm actually kind of hungry.
Okay.
It's dinner time where I am.
Really?
So
That's very interesting to know.
Yes.
yes.
Put that into the GPS. Yes. Yes.
Yes. Okay, so ladies first this time. Show us what you do, how we can contact you. Let's start. Yeah, let's start off with your YouTube. What kind of videos do you do?
Our YouTube is Geek Remix. We do Let's Plays, Quick Looks. Quick Looks is just when we play the first like 20 minutes of the game and to show people what it is so they can be interested in buying it if they want.
Yeah.
We
Like a trailer.
We also do like highly edited videos like Easter eggs and stuff. All of our Let's Plays are partnered between Stacy and I.
Yeah.
Because I cannot do
Mari can't do two things at once, and I can't really play games as well as she can, so it probably wouldn't be as much fun to watch me play.
Yeah, we don't do it on our own. So it's a partnered Let's Play. We also are working on other projects like, the top 10s or whatever, so.
All right.
That's coming in the future.
Okay,
and we have a Twitter handle at Geek Remix. We have a Facebook, and each of us have a Geek Remix email.
Yeah, I'm Mari at geekremix.com, Mari at geekremix.com.
Yeah, and I'm Stacy, Stacy, at geekremix.com.
Yeah.
Okay. John, quick review on what you've been doing?
Okay, well, since last time, nothing much has changed. I still do Let's Plays for my weekdays. And so basically, right now I'm working on Foul Play, which is a sort of one of the best beat-em-ups, I would say, that has come out in recent times. And the whole thing is not real because you are playing a play. You're going through a stage and you're acting for your audience. And there's a lot of little nuances where there's scene transitions where like people pick up like the backdrop and walk away with it, and all the beat up bodies would like open their eyes and like crawl off stage. It's absolutely wonderful. It has a ton of humor packed into it. So yeah, that's my main Let's Play for my channel. The other Let's Play I'm doing is Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, the old GameCube one. So that has been going.
I've watched that. It's pretty. I like it.
Forever and ever.
But even though he's playing by himself.
Yeah, I'm a little that way. Let's see. What else is there? Every Friday I do a Flash Friday series where I showcase Flash games. And I take a lot of input from the viewers. So like anything that you guys recommend, I generally take a look at eventually. Let's see. I also run a vlog for channel updates and gaming news. So that comes out generally around the weekend. And finally, I have a very irregular series, but also my most popular series, which is A Slice of Indie, where I showcase indie games that you probably have not heard of, put on hipster glasses. I'm generally
like... You need some earplugs?
I need scarves and plaid and everything.
And a nautical tattoo?
Definitely.
Oh, God.
And yeah, so basically I try my best to, I honestly find indie games that are of high quality. So I dig through all the, piles and piles of indie games out there in order to find the gems that nobody has really talked about. And I showcase that on my Slice of Indie series. So check that out.
That's probably a good idea because you know how sometimes it's hard. Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's a ton of indie games out there, and honestly, I would say maybe 5% of it is honestly worth playing. I'm pretty sure people pour their hearts and souls out for it, but it's not that I.
Well, there's a big step between having an idea and executing an idea and having people What? Sorry.
What? No. Go ahead.
I felt like I was interrupting you. Sorry. Anyway, keep going.
I was talking.
Sorry.
Okay. Well, I was just going to say, these steps between execution, an idea, execution, and having other people that want to realize your idea with you. Sometimes those things don't line up. I would say most of the time they don't,
Mm-hmm. Basically, some of these, the projects I generally look at is the ones that I honestly feel the developer poured all their hearts into making and making it look great. The animations, the graphics, the gameplay. Their main idea is at the forefront what they're trying to create. It's not muddled. Mm-hmm. And it's really hard to find a game that takes that much effort. So I work really hard. That's why it's a very irregular series, because I never know if I'm going to be able to find one like that. So yeah, go check out that series if you guys like to know new games that you've never heard of.
Okay. Anywhere else we can find you? Twitter, Facebook?
I just have a Twitter at IHeartPie Gaming. Oh yeah, my YouTube's IHeartPie Gaming. I didn't mention that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have a Facebook page yet. I will probably have to get on that eventually.
All right, and you guys know me, otherwise you wouldn't be on my channel. I do the only thing of note I would say is I do irregular Slackers updates, which are basically vlogs on what I've been doing and any issues that may affect channel quality or regularity. I think that'll be it for this podcast. Any last words, comments, advices from you guys?
Advice would be don't piss off Mari.
Well, maybe you shouldn't have stupid opinions about Mass Effect.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
And maybe you should know the name of the genophage and other things before you start having an opinion on it.
As I said, I played it like years
We're getting
ago.
a thunderstorm.
You played it years ago, one time.
Yeah.
No. Nope.
Yeah, you can enjoy a game during your first playthrough, okay?
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that you understand that the ending fits the universe.
Whoa, hold up. So I played through the entire game.
Guys.
And I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Well, did you play it all at once, or did you play it as the
Children, please.
Seriously, guys.
All right. I'm SuperVin47. You've been listening to and or watching the Checkpoint Podcast, joined today by Mari and Stacy from Geek Remix and John from iHeartPie. Thanks for coming on the show, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you, John, for challenging my opinions.
I'm sorry for having one.
No! I was thinking you in a real way, not a bitchy way.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I can't tell the difference.
I'm gonna kill you.
Thanks for listening, guys.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.